Imagine you are an entrepreneur and you're telling the world that your goal is to not die. Well, the normal human reaction will be like, what the fuck are you talking about? But this guy made people root for him and actually wants him to achieve his goal to be immortal. How does he win people's heart? Mostly by turning himself into a meme. What's up, meme lords? Jovian here again with another meme marketing breakdown. Today we're going to talk about the man who wants to live forever. You probably ever heard of him. He's super online. He's everywhere on X, on Instagram. There's even a Netflix documentary about him called Don't Die. His name is Bryan Johnson. When Bryan Johnson first shared his anti-aging routine or regimen called Project Blueprint, people hate this guy. Like, he's a millionaire spending $2 million a year to make himself the guinea pig for experimental longevity research. These experiments include swapping blood with his son, eating his dinner at 11 a.m. Yes, 11 or 11:30 a.m. You heard that right. That's his dinner. And tracking every biological function and biomarkers of his body, including his boner. From a marketing and PR standpoint, it's really not easy to make him relatable and likable. I mean, how many of us can relate with a super rich guy who wants to achieve immortality by 2039? But then Bryan and his team realized the way to go about it. Bryan realized that the only thing more powerful than his lab-controlled nighttime erection is memes. So instead of turning down his eccentric presence, he leaned into it so hard that he broke the internet's hate cycle. To spread his message, he made self-deprecating memes and funny lighthearted videos, and honestly recently he started writing erotic stories on the timeline. And because all of this, somehow all of his haters turned into fans. Now let's look at Bryan Johnson used unhinged memes to make his message about longevity and don't die movement relatable. First, he's making himself the meme. If you're the first one to laugh at yourself, your haters lose their power. Bryan and the team love self-deprecating memes and humor. He's making himself the meme first before anyone can even do it. When the internet started calling him a vampire for his blood transfusion experiments, he didn't get angry. He leaned into that and even tweeted jokes about him being a vampire. He's also started joking about his youth-seeking diet and about his son, the Blood Boy, and so on. Another time, he posted a picture of him in the Christmas Carol Ebenezer Scrooge-like sleeping gown to convey his message about how sleep is important for longevity. And another time, he posted a picture of himself looking at this big-ass screen, and it displays him about to tweet, "I start icing my nuts." He even shared it as a meme template so people can use it. Now, by making himself a meme, we stopped seeing him as this crazy lunatic millionaire unk and started seeing him as a guy who was in on the joke, all by making himself a meme. How memeable is he? If you go to memeart.com, which is our software, if you type Bryan Johnson on the meme search bar, you can see we have tons of Bryan Johnson memes. Now second, Bryan uses memes to convey scientific data. So the genius of Bryan and the Blueprint team is how they use memes to make these complicated scientific research more accessible to normal people. So what they do is they pair the research findings with funny memes to grab attention. People click the link, people click the tweets, and start making jokes about it, and even asking actually genuine, engaging questions about the research that he just shared. And I think this is one of the best use case for memes that I think most tech companies should do more of. So when you're launching a new feature of product, using memes as part of the announcement can hook your audience instantly. Other than it's funny, a meme is also a high context information unit that can hit your audience's brain and make them, oh, I get what the problem this product solves. Pairing memes with serious information is a tool that can shorten the time between your audience and your product's aha moment. More people are taking them seriously. Behind the funny stuff, there's something serious there. The first hook that gets them to pay attention to Bryan Johnson, other than his eccentric personality, was also how funny he is online. Third one is just be human. Now, we've heard a lot of how being human or being authentic is the best marketing strategy for 2026, especially after the age of AI. But it's really close to being the new marketing buzzword. What is being authentic? What does it look like? Bryan Johnson is actually a good example of this. He's not afraid to share the human side of him and how self-aware he is. He's out there talking to people, engaging in the comment section. This is a great strategy, especially when people's initial impression of him is how robotic or inhuman you are with all these experiments, with all these machines inserted in your holes. He's also not afraid of dialogue. Every time a hater says to him, oh, you're still gonna die anywhere, oh, you're going to get hit by a bus, he even turns it into a recurring bit. All of these makes Bryan more grounded and more likable. And it's all amplified by memes. Him being in the trenches of social media and being able to make fun of himself with memes make us feel he's authentic. He doesn't act like a leader on a pedestal. He acts like someone you probably want to talk to over coffee. He's creating insiders that gets his jokes and memes about his magic mushroom trip, about not dying, about his boner. People feels in on the joke when they see Bryan. So what's the takeaway here that you as a startup founder, marketer, or creator can use? So I think the takeaway here is that the prestige you're trying to protect is actually your biggest bottleneck. You have to be in the trenches. You have to make yourself feel like someone people would like to have coffee with. I think people are tired about seeing like a thought leader who is just like up there. So drop the prestige. Don't be afraid to do self-deprecating memes about yourself and maybe your product even, and be the first one to laugh at yourself. You'll become unroastable. Another takeaway here is that don't be afraid to raw dog your social. While Bryan also has like high value production videos on YouTube, the team also mixes it with dank lo-fi memes. So they have this polished videos on the high end, and the low end, they have the meme that makes him more relatable. The next one is be human and engaged. Don't hide your beautiful face behind your brand. Bryan Johnson is the brand and he knows it. Showing face builds trust. Your audience won't feel like they're being advertised to, but it just feel like they're talking to a friend or listening to a friend that has a little bit more knowledge and information. So if a millionaire who swipes blood with his son and measuring his late night erection can become a relatable internet hero through memes, you really have no excuse for being boring. Right, so that's this week's meme breakdown about Bryan Johnson and Blueprint. If you like this one, please do like and subscribe, leave a comment, and tell me what you think about it. If you have any questions or if you have any ideas what company or brand that you want me to break down next, let me know in the comments or just send me an email at jovian@beamlord.com. Thank you for watching, keep making memes, and ciao.